Continuing on here, Scripps Ranch Theater is getting ready to present its production of the one-woman show, Donna Orbits the Moon by Ian August. Joining us now to share more about this production is director Kandace Crystal and actress Susan Clausen. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
All
us.
right, first of all, tell us about this production. What does it all entail?
Sure. I'll start.
You start.
I'll start
being that you were the one-woman show, you get first dibs, okay?
Excellent. Well, it's called Donna Orbits the Moon, and it's by playwright Ian August at Scripps Ranch Theater. And it's a show about a middle-aged mom from Minnesota. And her community is very important, her family is very important, her baking is very important to her, and something's wrong. It's a comedy, and you're watching sort of, something's off with this woman and you don't quite know what. So she's telling you stories about things that are happening in her life and then her response to them. And there's some sort of disconnect going on.
And then the third act is the reveal.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
See, that's a good
Look
hook.
at you, look at
Yeah,
you.
that's a good hook. So, as somebody who's in charge of it all, in charge of it all, you have one player to worry about. Is it more difficult to have a one-person show, or is it less difficult?
I think the difficulty comes from poor Susan having to do everything on her own. She's moving set pieces, she's talking, she's having to walk all at one time, and it's a whole process. I think the difficulty comes from having to kind of stop and give her the moment, because there's no one there to kind of like catch the ball from her, and I think that can always be a little hard, but she's just been such a joy to work with.
Can you speak to the bravery it takes for an actor or actress to, I mean, I would be scared if you don't have someone to play off of.
Yeah.
I could not do this show if Lauren wasn't sitting up there. You know, I need
Valid.
someone to play off of.
Yeah.
So it would speak to that a little bit. That takes big ones, right?
Yeah, it definitely does. It's not an easy process because you recognize the mental and emotional drain of that one person. At least when you have other actors on stage, you have somebody else to kind of carry that. And I did meet a few years back at Scripps Ranch, which was a one-person show, and it was hard. And Susan was actually one of my biggest supporters and was there to be kind of behind the scenes and be my cheerleader. So I'm happy I get to return the favor.
And I think that's one of the benefits of having Kandace as the director for this, is she has done a one-woman show before. So she knows sort of, as from the directorial standpoint, she knows what the experience is like.
Oh, we're looking at clips of it right now. It opens on the 23rd. How did this, tell me about Ian August. Is that the name of the, how did you come upon this piece?
Yeah, well, Ian submitted it to a play reading competition up in Oregon, actually, about 5 years ago. And friends of ours who were from San Diego and used to be very involved at Scripps Ranch Theater read the piece and said, this is a great play and it would be great for your audience. And so we did it back then as a filmed reading, and that was 5 years ago. And it's sort of always lingered as something that we really wanted to revisit. And the play reading committee put it forward again last year and said, let's do a full run of this. Let's do a 4-week run of it. And so it's been wonderful to also get to explore a different part of the country's sensibilities, right? Because anytime you're doing a play, the last play I did took place in Boston, which is where I'm from. That's a very different sensibility. It's a very different kind of humor.
I agree. It's
a very different kind of interaction. Minnesota, there's sort of this Minnesota nice, right? Where you might be thinking one thing, but you're saying another thing, you know, and sort of getting to explore that as an actor and director. I think Ian's done a beautiful job with that.
When I think of Boston, I think like Departed or Town,
Yes,
and I think when I think of Minnesota, I think of Fargo.
Yes.
You know. All right. So for people who want to get tickets, how do they do so?
Well, they go on the website, scripsranchtheater.org, and you know, there's a preview that's low cost for anyone who would like to attend. But I'll be there on opening night. Come hang out with us. And Susan will be there every night.
Are you nervous?
I am. I'm nervous and excited. It's actually one of the most terrifying and exhilarating things I've ever done. It's really exciting.
If you can do this, you can do anything, right?
Yeah.
As far as public speaking. Hey, ladies, I appreciate you rolling in. I wish you great success. I hope the place is packed for you, okay?
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.